Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the 2024 WWE Royal Rumble. 30 superstars will enter, 1 superstar will leave with the choice of which championship they want to challenge for in the main event of WrestleMania. And the way this is looking, this might be the most exciting Rumble in the last like 5 years, maybe more. I mean, we don't know who from the WWE is gonna win. We don't know if somebody's gonna come from AEW or just anybody gonna return. Like, we have no idea what's about to happen. Like, who's gonna win the men's Royal Rumble? Who's gonna win the women's Royal Rumble? We need to figure this out. So today, your boy Huncho 410 TV is gonna break down the top 5 most likely to win the Royal Rumble, men's and women's. So make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole shebang. Let's get right into this video. Now we're gonna start with the ladies first, but before I start, I just want to say I don't think Sasha Banks is gonna be in the Royal Rumble. I know a lot of y'all is saying that, oh, she might come back, oh, she might be like on some CM Punk type shit. Like, nah, I just don't see it. I really think she's gonna sign with AEW or TNA. I mean, if she does come back, that would be lit. Or if Trinity Fatu came back, that would be lit too. But I just don't think they, I don't know. I mean, Trinity Fatu might come back, but I'll believe it when I see it. But anyways, let's get to the top 5 most likely to win the women's Royal Rumble. All right, at number 5, I got the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Now listen, I think we can all agree that Bianca Belair is like one of our favorite WWE women's superstars, but she had a long title reign, and even though she's been having her shit with Damage Control and she's been getting her W's, all that, I just don't see her actually winning the Rumble. I put her at number 5 because there's always a possibility with Bianca Belair, but considering the fact she already had her run, I just don't see it. If she does win though, I expect her to challenge Io Sky to get her WWE Women's Championship back. I think at some point she'll get it back, but I just don't see it in 2024. Just keeping it a beam with y'all. At number 4, I got the man, Becky Lynch. Now, Becky Lynch has been taking L's after L's after L's. Like, if she wins this Royal Rumble, I'm not gonna lie, that's just kind of disrespectful. I don't see it happening. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. Y'all see Becky Lynch, it's like, yeah, the 4 horsemen. It's like they always got the chance to win, but it's like, come on, bro. Nia Jax knocked her out again. Like, that shit was nasty, bro. Like, she had her leaking twice. Like, that's insane. Now, she is building up the hype, obviously, you know, talking shit with Rhea Ripley and Rhea being like, I want you to be the one to win. I mean, maybe this is something that'll make the Becky Lynch story have another layer to it. Maybe they throw Nia Jax in the mix because, you know, she did beat her. We're not just going to forget that. And yes, I know I predicted on one of my other videos that Becky Lynch was going to win, and I was very much wrong. But we're just going to ignore that. But yeah, Becky Lynch, I just don't see her winning. But if she does, obviously she's going to challenge Rhea Ripley for the Women's Heavyweight Championship if she wins. But yeah, once again, just don't see Becky winning. At number 3, I got the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Now, like I just said, Nia Jax beat the dog shit out of Becky Lynch, and she's kind of been ripping through everybody. Ever since she came back, it's just like nobody can really stop her. And obviously she injured Rhea Ripley, so that's gonna be interesting if they end up going against each other at Mania. But Nia Jax definitely is one of the favorites to win. Do I want her to win? Fuck no. But let's look at the stats. I think she's gonna win. She's been cooking everybody. I think if she ends up going against Rhea at Mania though, it's gonna be to put over Rhea, because like Rhea is the other person who's beating everybody, and if she can beat Nia Jax, like ain't nobody can really stop her, except for maybe somebody later I say on this list. But you gotta keep watching to get to that, so you know what I'm saying, sit your ass down. Alright, at number 2, might be surprising to some people, but if you know, you know. But at number 2, I got Bayley. Now, Damage Control has been running SmackDown like the female bloodline type shit, and with all the success that Damage Control's been having, the only person that's been getting left out is Bayley. So I think Bayley has had a master plan this whole time. It's like once they started kind of switching up on her, I think this is gonna be her opportunity to challenge Io Sky. Like, y'all think she's gonna challenge Rhea, but think about it, they've been kind of exiling her out. They act like they all good, but they're really not. Like, I think she gonna end up challenging for the belt, her own homie, and it's gonna be a WrestleMania moment, and that would be pretty dope. And Bayley's the only one of the 4 horsemen, you know, the female 4 horsemen, not the one with Ric Flair, smart asses in the comments, but she's the only one that hasn't main evented WrestleMania. But you know what I'm saying, she can get that title shot, and there's no way she's gonna beat Rhea. It's like, why the fuck would you go against Rhea? Come on. Bayley versus Rhea Ripley, she's gonna get fucking toasted. But alright, let's get to the number one most likely to win the Women's Royal Rumble, the former face of AEW Women's Wrestling, Jade Cargill. We haven't seen her in the ring yet. We've heard she's at the Performance Center. She makes a few appearances here and there, but bruh, when would be a more perfect time than the Rumble? I think Jade Cargill is gonna come in, shake shit up, win the Royal Rumble, and challenge Rhea, and it is gonna be the most unexpected match, and I don't even know who's gonna go over in that match. You can put over either person. Rhea could go over or Jade could go over. And you could make it a triple threat with those two in it still, and it's gonna be interesting. So I think this is Jade Cargill's opportunity to make her statement in WWE. I think she's way too big for NXT. I'm just keeping it a beam. She was like the female Roman Reigns low-key for a little bit over on AEW. But yeah, I don't see how Jade Cargill doesn't win this. I think she got it in the bag. She can whoop anybody ass in the female division. Everybody wants to see it. Her versus Rhea Ripley. But yeah, that's my number one pick. But let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Let me know if I'm tripping. But now let's get to the top 5 most likely to win the Men's Royal Rumble. At number 5, I got the bitter as shit Drew McIntyre. This man been crying on Raw the last 2 months, taking endless L's, blaming everybody but himself. Well, he kind of blames himself, but then he just kind of goes on tangents and, you know, he just be tweaking out. But maybe he gets his shit together at the Rumble and, you know, he is still Drew McIntyre. Let's not forget what he did during COVID. It's like people want to talk about LeBron got a ring in the bubble, but he still got a ring. It's not no easy shit to do, especially during COVID. Drew McIntyre, same shit. He might steal the show, and you know, he won in 2020, so they might give him his second chip. You never know. Now, will he win at WrestleMania? Probably not. And that's most likely why he won't win the Rumble. But all I'm saying is Drew McIntyre is always a possibility. He is one of the top guys in the ring. And he's got the momentum behind him. His promo with CM Punk, his promo with Cody Rhodes. He's going to have some big matches coming up. It's just a matter of what. But the Royal Rumble will dictate if it's at WrestleMania in the main event. Next up at number 4, I got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. The face of WWE without a belt. On paper, he should be the number 1 person on this list, but he's not. Why? We'll get into that later. Keep watching the video, motherfucker. But with Cody, if he wins, obviously he's going to challenge Roman Reigns. But I think that they're going to use him for other people at WrestleMania. Because if he would have went against him, he would have lost anyway. And plus, with the Seth Rollins injury, they're really going to need Cody Rhodes. I mean, maybe he gets like an interim heavyweight title shot or something like that. But he's not beating Roman. And there's other people that might have the title shot before him. Which is crazy, but let's get into those people now. Because at number 3, can't believe I'm saying this, I got the People's Champion, The Rock. Now, The Rock has made it very clear he is coming back and he wants to sit at the head of the table. And I'm pretty sure Endeavor would much rather see The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania over Cody, if they can, you know what I'm saying? I mean, their logo is green. I'm pretty sure they want their pockets the same. And just imagine the family battle between The Rock and Roman Reigns. Who will be the actual head of the table, the tribal warfare, all that mess. What family members are gonna show up? Are some new bloodline members gonna pull up? Like, is someone gonna turn? Is Solo gonna say fuck it and just spike everybody? But yeah, they'll probably put The Rock at like number 29 or number 30 and he's gonna win on some crazy shit and they don't have a reason to go against Roman. But then again, The Rock is still not a full-time wrestler, and if he wins over certain other people on this list, that is insane. And that is why I have him at number 3 and not higher. But he could win. Don't be surprised. It might be on some crazy shit. And don't be surprised if Hulk Hogan come in there, because he talking about some shit on that little video on YouTube that he might have one left in him. Hulk, please just don't do it. We love you, but just don't do it, okay? Booker T is the only legend allowed back in this year. Sorry. Alright, but at number 2, I got best in the world, CM Punk. Now, CM Punk is on a journey to that world heavyweight title shot, and even though Seth Rollins is injured, Seth made it very clear that he still plans on pulling up to Mania. So, if that's gonna happen, you know CM Punk gonna most likely get that chip. And plus, if he's injured, you know that's gonna be the easiest way for them to give CM Punk the bump. But then again, he could lose considering considering the injury, and then that would open up him going against Cody Rhodes at Mania. I would be very down to see that match. That promo they had on Raw the other day was fucking crazy. Y'all should watch that back if you haven't seen it. I think CM Punk definitely deserves it the most. I mean, him or Cody probably deserve it the most out of everybody. I mean, CM Punk literally has the potential to have the best storyline outside of the bloodline with what he has with Seth Rollins. And if there was like an interim heavyweight championship match, like I said earlier, it would most definitely be between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Who else deserves it more? But yeah, I got CM Punk at number 2. And now, without further ado, the number 1 pick most likely to win the Men's Royal Rumble is the Ring General, Gunther. Yes, I think Gunther's gonna win. And I said this might happen on my most likely to dethrone the champions video. Gunther is unstoppable. Nobody can beat him. I mean, he's way above anybody trying to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. And if there's no interference, there's no way in hell that Roman nor Seth Rollins is gonna be able to beat Gunther. And right now, WWE is really trying to emphasize like the long championship reigns, the people, like the larger than life superstars. What better way to do so than to have this man have the Intercontinental Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship at the same time, or the Universal Championship? That would be crazy. If he dethroned Roman Reigns and had the Intercontinental Championship, longest title reign, like that just sounds crazy. And if anybody were to do it, I'd be perfectly okay with Gunther doing it. He might be my favorite heel right now. I'm just gonna keep it a beam. And you got the stories developing with Kaiser, you know what I'm saying? They took a concussion and turned it into a whole spin-off storyline. Kofi challenging for the Intercontinental Championship. God bless you, Kofi, but I'm sorry, bro. I just, it's not gonna happen. And the thing is, even if he lost to Seth Rollins, that would still be a crazy thing to see at WrestleMania, a crazy moment. And you know Damian Priest probably gonna cash in after that. I mean, that's probably gonna be the most beaten that Seth Rollins has ever been. But Gunther has all the tools to become the champion for either title. He's got a team that can defend him, you know what I'm saying? If anybody trying to be on some interference shit. I mean, the bloodline might have like double the cousins, you know what I'm saying? So you might want to recruit a couple more members for that. But hey, I think that's gonna be a crazy ass moment. Gunther winning the 2024 Royal Rumble, crowd just being in absolute shock because they thought Cody or CM Punk was gonna win. But yeah, it's most likely gonna be against Seth so that The Rock can still go against Roman Reigns. But yeah, those are my top 5 picks most likely to win the women's and the men's Royal Rumble this year. But I need y'all to do me a favor and let me know in the comment section if I'm tripping. Let me know who you think is gonna win. Who do y'all think is gonna win the rest of the matches? Because we also got the Fatal 4-Way with Roman Reigns, LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton. Got Logan Paul, Kevin Owens. We got a whole bunch of shit. So, and I'm gonna put the link on my community page and also in the description for the Huncho Land Discord. We are gonna be doing a live reaction. It's gonna be on YouTube, but you can pull up, you know what I'm saying, in the Discord. And we're gonna have the live reaction for the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit, so make sure you pull up. But it's your boy Huncho 410 TV. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole shebang. WWE is going crazy, but what if I told you there's a new wrestling company that's about to put WWE out of business? I know you're like, there's no way, right? Nah, there is a way. Click this fucking video right here, bruh. You see that shit on the left? Yeah, click that hoe.